Right, okay. So we've got our spline, our circle, and our sweep. So what we do is we take the circle, we move the circle, and we actually place it onto the sweep like that, and then that little branch shows that it's actually part of it. And then you take the spline and you do the same. You put it under the sweep and you put it above the circle. Sorry. And then you can move them around and then you put the circle above it. Sorry, I did it the wrong way around. But anyway, so you've got your line. It doesn't matter what it is, any path, circle, because that's the shape we're going to use. I mean, it doesn't have to be a circle. It could be anything. You could use, maybe not that. You could use that instead, as long as it's inside the sweep in there. And then as long as the spline is in there, and then no, the spline needs to be in there, and then drop it just underneath it, and it will take the square along. It's doing the same thing. I just didn't really reduce it enough, but if I was to make that smaller, it would then make sense. And you can do it in any particular order. It doesn't really matter how you do it. You can pop your spline in there, pop, and you can pop your circle in there, pop. It doesn't really matter which way around. It's just when it's in there it matters. That's the only thing. But I mean, you can put one or t'other in first. It makes not too much difference. It's just the order that it's inside, and this is what they meant when they said it needs to be a child. So if I take the spline and add it onto the sweep, it becomes a child of the sweep. And then if I take the circle and add it to the sweep, it also becomes a child of the sweep. And if it's above the spline, it will sweep along the spline. If it's not above the spline, it will have the opposite. It will balloon up like that. Hope this helps.